Hi guys, it's EBPMAN with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to do an unboxing, review, and installation of a wireless charging kit provided by CHOETECH Technology, and this kit is for the Samung Galaxy Note 4. Inside the box you'll find your wireless charging coil, you'll find your wireless charging pad, a micro USB charging cable that you'll use to connect to your wireless charging pad. You'll notice that there's no brick included because you'll use the brick that came with your phone, or you can use this as you connect it to your personal computer. An instruction guide, and you'll also have a visual guide as to what does it take to connect this charging coil to the back of your phone. Let's take a look and see how easy the installation is. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the back of our Note 4, and to do that there's a slot here, you notice it right there, and that's on the left side of your Note that you'll use to kind of put your nail in just like this, and then what you do is just pull it back. You don't really have to worry about the actual phone. This is a very flexible back, so it won't break when you pull it out, but what you want to do is just remove it. Now once you remove the back, what we're going to do is take our coil. And our coil has, in the back of it, has kind of an illustration of how it will connect. You can see that right there. And then also, as we had shown when we did the unboxing, you also have some instructions here that actually talk about how you should align this with your Note 4. So all you need to do is take the actual coil, and you'll notice that there's some contacts here. These contacts align with the contacts that are here with your phone. You'll remove the sticker that's right here that's going to allow this to adhere to the actual battery, and then place the cover. So literally all you do is, if you remove this, you remove your sticker, you basically align it like this. You notice how I just press down on these two areas, and then with the sticker in place, it's not going to move, right? So have it in place like that. Put the cover back on, and what we'll do is we'll snap all the way around, and that'll be it. Now this is a very thin coil, and I'm going to rub my finger on the back to see if I actually can feel it. And I can say that you can feel it slightly. There is a little bulge, not a significant bulge because it is a thin case or a coil, but as you see here, it's not that visible. And we'll flip it on this side too so you can see that side. You really can't tell that there is a bulge there. So there is, you could just barely, it's barely noticeable when you run your finger on it, but it's definitely something that I can feel. And as you put on a case, I doubt very much that it's going to impact your case. So now let's test how the coil charges when we place it on the charging pad. Now before we actually place the phone on the charging pad, I just wanted to review it just for a couple seconds. The pad itself is very small. If we compare it to the actual Note, you'll notice here's our Note. The Note is a large phone, but then here you have the actual pad is much smaller. It's made out of a, I would say it has a satin finish to it, so it's not one that is glossy, which is nice, so you're not going to get fingerprints on it. It's not going to look with fingerprint, but the finish that it has both here and on the back is kind of a satin finish, so it's nice to the touch. It has those 4 little legs. You'll notice that there's some legs on each side, and that's going to help keep raise it off of any surface. And I can tell you it doesn't move that easily. I'm trying to move it. That's not something that is going to happen that easily. In the front of it, what you'll find is you have a micro USB charging port. You do have an LED here, and this LED is going to illuminate, indicating when you have successfully placed your phone on the coil and the coil is charging. Outside of that, there are no other areas that you can press, that you can touch, except for, you'll notice this logo that you have here, and this logo is showing you what's considered the hot spot or the sweet spot for where you want to position your phone for charging. Let's now connect our phone to the actual base so we can see how the charging process works. Now you can position your charging pad any way you'd like, depending on where I'm at. For example, I keep a charging pad at my nightstand. I typically have it facing this way, right, so that my cord is going either behind my nightstand or to the side of the nightstand. But for this purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it on the side like this. I just prefer having it this way versus doing it this way. You could do it either way you like. And then we're going to watch for this LED to light up once we put our phone on top of the actual pad. So what I'm going to do is, my phone, you'll notice, does not have a charging symbol. I'm going to place it right on that sweet spot, And you'll notice the LED, we'll move this over, you can see that the LED went blue. And you'll notice at the very top here, and we'll zoom in so you can see that, you'll notice that my charging symbol is on. So that's telling me that I'm charging. Now, one thing I'll highlight for you all, and that is that the charging ability for this phone, when it's connected to this pad, is not going to be using that ultra fast charging capability. It's going to be using the standard charging. So it's not going to have that ultra fast. But still, it's a very convenient way to charge your phone. So let me show you, I rotated the actual pad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my phone on the pad, and you'll notice that the LED also enabled itself, so it's charging again. Now the next thing I'll do is I'll put on a case and then show you how it would charge even with the case on. Now the last thing I wanted to be able to show you is how the actual charging coil and wireless charging pad kit support phones with cases. You'll notice here that I have my Note 4 now, and you can see that the blue LED is lit, meaning that this phone is being charged. This is an actual Spigen case, and it's actually one of the slimmer line cases that are available from Spigen, and it charged the actual phone even with this case on. This does vary, though, from case to case, and I'll have to give you a word of caution. You really want to look at how thick the case is, especially if you're thinking about those cases like from an OtterBox perspective that are very thick and rugged. I don't know if in that case this would work. I don't have an OtterBox case in our demo pool yet, but I can tell you that at least with the Spigen line and cases similar to this, you shouldn't have a problem with the specific wireless charging kit. With that, we conclude our review of the CHOETECH Wireless Charging Kit for the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Remember, this is a coil and charging pad combo kit that is going to give you that ability to do wireless charging. We want to thank the folks from CHOETECH for giving us this product for review, and I want to thank you all for watching this video. And if you have any comments or questions about this product, I'll have it on the YouTube channel, and I'll also include the link to the case if you're interested in that as well. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.